Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Thanks for being here today. Thanks for watching my videos. I do want to say one thing before we get started though. I have seen a decent amount of growth on the channel, a lot of people subscribing. I just want to say thank you very much. I really appreciate all the views, all the subscriptions that are coming in. You guys are great. Thank you so much for being here. And today we are going to talk about BMW's lineup for 2023. Let's do this. So just a quick note on their two scooters for 2023. We have, first of all, this, in my personal opinion, ugly son of a gun. This is their electric. This is the CE4, well, CE04. Electric max speed of 75 miles an hour, not bad. Range approximately 80 miles, starting at 11,800. A little pricey, but it's electric and it's ugly. So there you go. Just my thoughts. The other scooter is the C400 GT, 350cc, starting at 8,250. Okay, that's enough of that. Moving on to what they call the Roadsters. Roadsters, we start with the G310R. This is a 313cc single-cylinder, 6-speed with a whopping 20.6 foot-pounds of torque, 34 horsepower, a 30.9-inch seat height, 2.9 gallon tank, 362 pounds for $5,000. Moving on to the F900R, a 900cc parallel twin, 6-speed, 67 foot-pounds of torque, 99 horsepower, 32-inch seat with options for both higher and lower, 3.4 gallon tank, 465 pounds, $9,000. Incidentally, a lot of their bikes have seat options that you can pick from, where you can buy a higher seat or lower seat. So I'll be giving you the standard OEM seat height, and then I'll let you know if it has options with it. All right, the S1000R is a 1000cc inline 4-cylinder, 6-speed, 84 foot-pounds torque, 165 horsepower, 32.7-inch seat, again with options, 4.4 gallon tank, 439 pounds for $13,950. And then the R1250R, which is a 1254cc 2-cylinder boxer engine, 6-speed, 105 foot-pounds of torque, 136 horsepower, 32.2-inch seat height, 4.7 gallon tank, 527 pounds, $15,000. We're going to see this engine in quite a few different models, this 1254cc 2-cylinder boxer. All right, we move on to the adventure bikes. Starting on the low end, we have the G310 GS. Again, 313cc single-cylinder, 6-speed, 20.6 foot-pounds of torque and 34 horsepower, same as the other one. This one's a 32.8-inch seat height, 3-gallon tank, 386 pounds for $5,700. The F750 GS is an 853cc parallel twin, 6-speed, 61 foot-pounds of torque, 77 horsepower, 32.7-inch seat height with options, 4-gallon tank, 493 pounds for $10,000. And then the F850 GS has the exact same engine as the 750 GS, except a little more horsepower. So again, the 853cc parallel twin, 6-speed, 63 foot-pounds of torque, 90 horsepower, 33.9-inch seat height, a little bit taller with options, 4-gallon tank, 504 pounds for $12,600. And then, of course, there's the adventure model of the F850 GS, and same engine. This has a slightly higher seat height, 34.4-inch seat, 6-gallon tank, 538 pounds for $13,600, $1,000 more for that one. The F900 XR is a 900cc parallel twin, 6-speed, 68 foot-pounds of torque, 99 horsepower, 32.5-inch seat, 4-gallon tank, 483 pounds, $11,700. Moving on up to the S1000 XR, 1000cc inline 4, 6-speed, 84 foot-pounds of torque, 165 horsepower, 33-inch seat, 5.2 gallon tank, 498 pounds, 16,950, basically 17,000. And then the R1250 GS. We have a 1254cc 2-cylinder boxer, 105 foot-pounds torque, 136 horsepower, 33.5-inch seat height with options, 5.2 gallon tank still, 549 pounds, $18,000. And then the Adventure version of the R1250 GS has a 35-inch seat height, a 7.9 gallon tank, 591 pounds for $20,350. Moving on to the sport bikes, we have the S1000RR, 1000cc inline 4, 6-speed, 83 foot-pounds of torque, 205 horsepower, 32.8-inch seat height, 4.35 gallon tank, 434 pounds for $17,900. And the R1250 RS, again your 1254cc boxer, 105 foot-pounds of torque, 136 horsepower, 32.2-inch seat height, 4.7 gallon tank, 536 pounds for $15,700. So the S1000RR is more expensive than the R1250 RS. All right, we move on to the super sports. They call them the M models. So we have two of them. We have the M1000R, which is 1000cc inline 4, 6-speed, 83 foot-pounds of torque, 205 horsepower. This is the same as the S1000RR engine. This has a 32.6-inch seat, 4.3 gallon tank, 439 pounds for $21,350. So this is almost the exact same bike as the S1000RR. It just has some extra features on it, some extra goodies as far as components, parts, electronics, and stuff like that. And then the M1000RR, again, same engine, same specs, basically same seat height, same tank, slightly lower weight at 426 pounds. This one is $33,000. I am guessing, I do not know for sure, but I'm guessing this is a racing only bike or designed primarily as a professional competition racer. Okay, so we move on to what they call the heritage bikes. We have two different categories of the heritage bikes. We have what I would call the retro or neo-retro bikes. We have they're all R9T versions. There's 4 different models of the R9T. We start off with the R9T Pure, which is their base model, very basic as far as the features go. They all have the same engine. They all have an 1170 2-cylinder boxer, 6-speed, with 85.5 foot-pounds of torque and 109 horsepower. The Pure has a 31.7-inch seat height, 4.5 gallon tank, 483 pounds for $11,000. The Urban version, same engine, 33.5-inch seat height, 492 pounds, $13,000. The Scrambler version, same engine, 32.3-inch seat height, 492 pounds, also for $13,000. And then the R9T, just R9T, no name after it. Same engine, 31.7-inch seat height, same as the Pure. 4.5 gallon tank, same as the Pure, same weight as the Pure. This one is $15,950. So the R9T and the R9T Pure are the same bike, except the Pure has fewer features and other components on it that the R9T has available. All right, the other side of the heritage is what I would call the cruisers. So we have the R18 is the cruiser line, and we have 4 different models of the R18. They all have an 1800cc 2-cylinder boxer engine, 6-speed, 116 foot-pounds of torque, and 91 horsepower. 27.2-inch seat height on the R18, 4.25 gallon tank, 761 pounds, starting at $15,000. Okay, then they have the R18 Classic. So the R18 Classic, of course, again, same engine, 28-inch seat height, 805 pounds for $18,000. This has a windshield, saddlebags, and spoked wheels instead of the cast wheels of the regular R18. The R18B has a 28.3-inch seat height, 6.3 gallon tank, so a bigger tank on this one, 877 pounds for $19,950, basically $20,000. This one has the hard saddlebags and a full fairing on it. And then the R18 Transcontinental, 29-inch seat height, 6.3 gallon tank, 942 pounds for $24,000. This one has the tour pack on the back. All right, so that is the different versions of the R18. And now we move to the last category of the Beamers, the Adventure Touring. We have the R1250 RT is the only R version. This again is your 1254 Boxer. Again, 105 foot-pounds of torque and 136 horsepower, 31.7-inch seat height to 32.5-inch seat height adjustable, 6.6 gallon tank, 615 pounds for $19,700. And then the other 6 versions of the Adventure Touring are all on the K1600 frame. So we have a K1600B, which is a 1650, they all have the same engine, 1650cc, inline 6-cylinder, 6-speed, 133 foot-pounds of torque, and 160 horsepower. The K1600B has a 29.5-inch seat height, a 7-gallon tank, 758 pounds for $22,550. A couple of these bikes have something called an option 719. So option 719 in the BMW has something to do with special orders. This is a special paint job that costs an extra $2,500 on the K1600. So this is only available on 2 of the K1600s. We'll talk about that as we go through. But anyway, the K1600B has an option 719 option with the special paint scheme for $25,050. All right, the K1600 GT is same engine, 1650cc, inline 6-speed, 31.9 to 32.7-inch seat height, so slightly higher, a 7-gallon tank, 756 pounds, $23,900. No option 719 on this one. The K1600 GTL, which is the same as the GT, except it has a 29.5-inch seat height. It does not look like it's adjustable. It is $26,900. It's $3,000 more because it has the tour pack. Again, no option 719. And then the K1600 Grand America, which is your big tourer, 809 pounds, 27,500, and then has the option 719 paint scheme for $30,000. Okay, so that is basically it for all of the models of the BMW available for 2023. As far as which ones I'm interested in, well, we all know BMW is well known for having high quality parts on their bikes, for giving you all the bells and whistles and the toys and the upgrades and features and whatnot. Some of them you definitely have to pay for. I being a cruiser boy, really want to try an R18, but I don't really like the looks of them. I'm not a big fan of the Boxer engine look. I'm not a big fan of the cylindrical engine look that they have underneath the tank. I don't now. I guess I'm too much of a old school V-twin guy, but I would still certainly like to try one. And any one of them really would be, fine. Just a regular R18 would be totally cool. I would like to try that. I think I might like to try the R9T. Pretty much either the R9T or the R9T Pure, as far as that goes. And that's pretty much it. I don't think there's too many others that I'm terribly interested in riding or trying out. I might get on a Roadster if I see one for rent or something like that. We'll see. I'm not sure. But anyway, primarily just the R18 and the R9T are kind of the two that I would be interested in trying out. So, anywho, that's basically it for the BMWs. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of their lineup. If you've had any experience with any of their bikes, what you think of them. And I will catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.